slightly different to the usual studio this week as we're heading off to a massive horse competition for the whole weekend. We're heading off to Pompadour with my girlfriend Clara, where she's competing in an eventing competition. Slightly different to the classic racing, but keep your eyes open to find out more about what it's about, what the competition's like, and how the weekend goes. Welcome back to Web of the Week, where our aim is to put smiles on your faces by providing the most uplifting wows from the internet.
Good morning. It's 6:30. It's still really cold outside. Clara's already gone to feed the horse and to pick it up as usual. And I'm just about to get up to go and fetch some hay for the horse.
And so, may the competition weekend begin. Eventing, or sometimes known as equestrian triathlon, is made up of 3 different events, of which dressage is the first. Here is Clara getting the button braids ready, which is a requirement to go into the dressage arena. I then went off to complete my manly job of picking up the hay, which unfortunately we had to store in the horse box, which was 200 meters away from the horse. So each time Épinard, or spinach, was hungry, I had to go down to the horse box to collect its food. The horse was then prepared and ready for its 10:30 dressage appearance, and Clara walked down to the arena to warm up. The horse is a young horse, as it's only 6 years old, so the dressage routine was relatively basic so that the horse was ready. It was so nice to see, though, that the horse was in such control and Clara was enjoying it so much, as it's really difficult to get to this stage with such a young horse. It really is a mixture of discipline and a lot of hard work and training. And there we go. The first event was over, and that was a great performance for Clara and Spinach, as dressage is really what gives you the base of your points for the days to come. The horse is actually a really nervous and stressed horse, and the only way we could get it to eat its lunch ration after dressage was to hold the bucket as if it was a child, you know, really spoon feeding a horse. Can you believe it? In the afternoon, the second event started, show jumping, where the horse riders have to cross 12 obstacles, which are lower than normal show jumping obstacles because the horses have 3 events and therefore it is so difficult and tiring. Again, it was so great to see the horse in such great form, performing so well, and Clara and Spinach completed their round without knocking any bars down, and that means no penalty points. So all of her dressage points held through, and Clara stood in 8th position at this stage, so that was also great news. We then made the most of the sun in the afternoon to walk around Pompadour, which is such an incredible place with this castle really overlooking the cross-country grounds. The views actually reminded me of England. The Marquise is here. He's right here, ready to ride over here. And that was the end of a fantastic first day. We got a nice little sunset over the horse boxes, and it was time to have some food and get ready for the next day and final day.
Day 2. It's not always nice weather, but it's still good fun. And we're having a great time. Clara's getting ready for the cross country. We put on crampons as it's been pouring with rain for the past couple of hours. So yeah, the crampons will hopefully help to keep the horse in place.
As we were only on at 2:30 in the afternoon, we made the most of the slightly rainy morning to walk the cross-country course again and make the most of such wonderful place, and also make sure that Clara had everything in mind for her competition later on in the afternoon. We also made the most to watch some of the other riders, which were enjoying a little bit of a break in the rain. 2:30 arrived fast though, and we had to cross the town to get to the cross-country course, which was a competition in itself for such a young horse. Cross-country is Clara's favourite event, so she was really looking forward to this. And here we go again, warming up with some jumps and cantering and trotting before walking over to the starting box. The sun popped its head out for Clara's round, and it was off for 3.5 minutes of concentration, but a lot of fun. Cross country is made up of obstacles, again a bit like show jumping, but more natural, and also water to cross, which as we can see is a real challenge for young horses as he hesitates before going in and then out, ready and concentrating on the next jump. really enjoying running around, but it's tiring for the horses. It's the last event, but they absolutely love running in such freedom and really enjoying jumping. And here we are sprinting back up to the finishing line after a fantastic round and no penalty points. So we can't wait to see what the podium looks like. But in the meantime, the aim is to let the horse breathe so that its heartbeat drops back down as it's absolutely pounding after the race. We walk back through the magnificent town and up to the dressage arena to finish on some well-deserved showing off from both Clara and the horse after what was a fantastic weekend, even for people like me who aren't riders.
So that's it, it's over. We have had an absolutely great weekend. Clara did really well, the horse did really well too, and the rain has just stopped for the podium. So it's an absolutely amazing place. I hope you got a good idea of what our weekend was like and that you enjoyed watching.
And it couldn't get any better. Clara finished in 5th position in the end, which was an absolutely fantastic performance.